Antibiotics are one of the most powerful tools in modern medicine, often essential for clearing infections that the body can't handle on its own. But while they are highly effective at eliminating harmful bacteria, they also tend to sweep up many of the beneficial microbes that keep the gut functioning smoothly. This disruption is temporary for most people, yet it can lead to noticeable changes such as bloating, looser stools, irregular digestion, or feeling less energized. The good news is that the gut microbiome is incredibly resilient, and with the right support, it can rebuild itself in a matter of weeks to months. Recovering after antibiotic treatment doesn't require strict protocols, just simple, consistent habits that encourage helpful bacteria to return and thrive. Antibiotics work by targeting bacteria broadly, and they can't distinguish between the harmful strains causing illness and the beneficial strains that support digestion, immunity, and metabolic balance. As a result, the diversity of gut bacteria often drops during treatment. Diversity is one of the hallmarks of a healthy microbiome, so when many species are temporarily reduced, the gut environment becomes less stable and more easily disrupted. Some people notice changes immediately, while others feel the effects only after completing the course. But scientists have observed that even after significant shifts, the gut retains a kind of microbial memory that allows many original species to return once antibiotics are out of the system. Restoring that balance begins with creating conditions that beneficial microbes love. One of the most effective steps is increasing intake of prebiotic-rich foods, fibers, and plant compounds that feed good bacteria. Garlic, onions, leeks, bananas, oats, asparagus, apples, whole grains, and beans give beneficial microbes the fuel they need to regenerate. People often underestimate how quickly diet can influence the gut. Even a few days of higher fiber intake can help beneficial strains regain traction. Eating a wide variety of colorful fruits and vegetables also matters, since each plant provides different prebiotic molecules that support different bacterial groups. The more variety someone eats, the easier it becomes for the gut community to rebuild diversity. Fermented foods are another powerful tool because they introduce live cultures that help reinforce the recovering microbiome. Yogurt, kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut, miso, and kombucha supply natural, gentle doses of beneficial microbes. Many people find that adding just 1 or 2 servings per day, like a cup of kefir in the morning or a spoonful of sauerkraut with dinner, makes digestion feel more stable within a week or 2. These foods don't take over the gut, but help create a friendlier environment, so existing beneficial strains can repopulate more quickly. Probiotic supplements can also be helpful for some people during and after antibiotic treatment, though they're not essential for everyone. Research shows that taking a probiotic during antibiotics may reduce discomfort and lower the risk of antibiotic-associated diarrhea. Certain strains, particularly Lactobacillus rhamnosus GG and Saccharomyces boulardii, are well studied for this purpose. After finishing antibiotics, a short course of probiotics can help replenish beneficial strains, but the effect varies from person to person. Some studies show that probiotics can temporarily slow the microbiome's natural return to its original composition, while others show meaningful benefits. So doctors often recommend a balanced approach. Use probiotics if you're experiencing noticeable symptoms, but rely primarily on diet to achieve long-term recovery. Hydration, rest, and stress management also play an overlooked but important role. The gut is deeply connected to the nervous system, and high stress levels can slow microbial recovery after antibiotics. Light movement, adequate sleep, and gentle stress-reducing habits, like stretching or mindful breathing, support the environment microbes need to regrow. What's especially encouraging is that the gut typically rebounds on its own, and supportive habits simply help the process unfold more smoothly. Overall, recovering gut health after antibiotics is less about fixing the microbiome and more about nurturing it back to equilibrium. With fiber-rich foods, fermented foods, adequate hydration, and optional probiotic support, the gut can regain its diversity and strength surprisingly quickly. And as the microbial balance restores itself, most people find their digestion becomes more predictable, their energy steadier, and their sense of well-being noticeably brighter, proof of how adaptable and responsive the gut ecosystem truly is.